Hi everyone. I wanted to do a quick video showing how we could have classes that have members of other classes we create in them. So today I'm going to show you some code and I'm going to post the code on the announcement page of an athlete class that creates an athlete based on their name, height, and position. And then a team class. Now the team class consists of the name of the team and 5 athlete members that are referred to as A1, A2, A3, A4, A5. So to create a team, you have to send to the team constructor the name of the team and then references to 5 athletes. Now, I've also created a game class. Now, the game class was essentially designed around the idea to play a game of basketball. But the instance data for the game classes, you have a string referring to the sport, and then you have 2 references to team objects. And remember, team objects consist of athlete objects, so you can see how these classes work together. There's also 2 pieces of instance data for the scores for team 1 and the score for team 2. So now when we create a game object, we have the string reference for the sport and then the references to the 2 teams. Now notice I didn't set a score. The idea here is when we're starting a new game, we're going to initialize both scores to 0. Now I've also created 3 other methods. One to add the score to team 1's points and one to add the score to team 2's points, and then a simple 2-string method that reports the score for team 1 and team 2. Now, if we want to play the game, we have to remember a few things. If we want to play a game, we have to create 2 teams. And in order to create 2 teams, we also have to create 5 athletes for team 2 and 5 athletes for team 1. So you have to remember that those objects have to be created or instantiated before proceeding forward. So in this driver program, you could see that I've created the 2 groups of athletes, 5 of each. I've created 2 teams, the Mavs and the Celtics. I've named the teams and I have references to all the 5 athletes for each team. Then I create a game called Game 1, and when I instantiate game, I tell you what game we're playing and then references to 2 teams. And then the rest of this program is showing you how I'm initially adding to team 1's score different baskets and points that were scored. I'm printing it, and that it'll print the scores for both teams, and then I add some points to team 2's score, and then I print the game again. So let's go ahead and run that. Let me recompile. Something got moved here, so let me put it back. Oh, I know what it is. Let me do one quick thing. So I have athlete, play, game, team, and the game I'm going to have to save in my downloads folder as well. So this is a good exercise actually for all of you. When we start compiling these things, we always have to compile from the inside out, meaning if team uses athlete, we have to compile athlete first. Then we compile team. Since game uses team, then once team is compiled, then we can compile game. And now we can compile play game, and we should have no issues. Notice that those 4 files are in the same directory. And now we can see after we add points to team 1, the first score we report is 9-0. Then we add points to team 2, and now we report the score. Now there's lots of other methods we could have added. We could have added some 2-string methods in the athlete class and the team class. And then we could have reported players and made this more complicated. But the whole point was just to show you how one class can use members from another class, such as team, and the team class can refer to members from another class as well, athletes. So the three linked together um, to allow us to play a game. All right. Hope you have a great week, and let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.